Alright guys, I'm a little bit late, so if you were here earlier, I apologize personally. I was a bit late getting back to my house, later than I thought I'd be. But regardless, we are live yet again for another Dokkan Battle live stream. Oop. There we go. Thank you for anyone that ends up coming to this. I know I didn't end up showing up at the time I said. I'm like 15 minutes late. But regardless, thank you so much for everyone that comes to this stream. My name is Lubeman, and we are here for a plethora of reasons, one of which is preparing for LR Vegito Blue yet again. So it is my belief that they will be dropping more Vegito Blues, probably for Kai Stones as well. If you're unaware, they dropped 2 Vegitos in the Baba shop that can turn LR eventually. They'll probably drop more or provide another way to get the dupes. Either way, let's go ahead and jump into it. I think I still have a decent amount of Spring Kai missions left, and then I can farm the rest of the stones from the story. So we got a little bit to do, and let's see here. We need tech types and world tournament, which I think I already have ready, so that shouldn't be an issue. But anyway, and my thing is already dropping frames. My CPU, why you do this to me? For some reason my CPU hasn't been as good as it should be lately, but that's alright. Is this private? I really hope it's not privated. Alright, let's try this again. My laptop, or not laptop, my PC decided to take a dump, so I wanted to go ahead and check back to make sure all my settings were, you know, in place, I guess. But regardless, I think we are live, so let's go ahead and jump into it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and jump into some missions, and then if anyone wants to go ahead and talk about, what do you call it? The LR Vegito shenanigans that is happening right now, or the new episode of Dragon Ball Super, feel free to let me know. How's it going, Bullet Brief? Actually, our most recent sub. Thank you for coming back to the live stream, guys. I know I'm a few minutes late, so I appreciate you guys coming out anyway. But without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump into some missions here. I guess it doesn't matter. Got to run this team because we got to run all tech. What we're going to be doing today is farming the rest of the Spring Kai missions in preparation for LR Vegito. And then moving into farming the rest of the free-to-play stones that's left in the story that I haven't done. LR Vegito is not coming out tonight. If there's any misconception on that, let it be known now. LR Vegito will probably get released, and LR Vegito will probably get released after the next maintenance. If not released then soon after. So as soon as we see that maintenance announcement, just know that he's probably going to be coming soon after that. How's your night, guys? How you doing? Hey, what's up? What's happening, Starblast? Starblast, Brandon Burke, Bullet Brief, it's Hydra. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. So, for the shenanigans that is the LR Vegito fiasco that's going on right now, it is my strong belief that during the next update, they will release the TUR and LR versions of it within the game mode. How's your monetization issues? So, for some reason it fixed itself. I don't know what I did or didn't do to get it to fix. So, it's back to normal for this, at least. I was just worried about it demonetizing this live stream, not for the sake of the money, but for the sake of I was worried about this live stream being demonetized for the sake of not being recommended to new subscribers. So what Starblast is referring to is me complaining on Twitter about that, because I was afraid that we weren't going to get recommended to anyone new because we were instantly demonetized before we even started the live stream. Don't you need the Strength Kai Awakening medals? Maybe? I don't know what you mean by Strength Kai Awakening medals. If we're talking about LR Vegito Blue, XY Burst, I do believe you need the Potera earrings to Dokkan into TWR, and probably even more Potera earrings to Dokkan into LR, but those are not available yet. The thing we're doing now on stream is farming these Spring Kai medals with all the missions that they got, just for the sake of preparing in case they drop more dupes in Baba Shop, which I believe is a strong possibility. So I would recommend farming as many Spring Kai Stones as you can. We saw that each one was worth 20 Kai Stones. The next set maybe worth more per Vegito. Maybe the same amount. Who knows? It's good to be prepared. Hey bro, what's up? What's happening, Jason Lemonade? Hi man, I should make a ban list for you for the Duel Links tournament. Absolutely. Definitely throw on Red Eyes, Cyber Angels. Almost said Cyber Dragon. Cyber Angels, Crowley. I kind of want to ban Phoenix decks, but I don't know. Kind of 50-50 on that one. I made a new deck for Merrick. I need to test it out later. What's with you and making new decks today, dude? I take it this deck for you, Starblast, is different from the one you made for me earlier. Me and Starblast did a casual duel earlier, and I whooped him 3 out of 4. Gave him the Gladiator Beast whooping. But his deck is still in progress, so I'm not going to judge. I honestly want to make a new deck myself, but I don't know where to start. I might make a raw deck, but I don't know how cancerous that'll be, to be honest. Maybe it'll be bad, maybe it won't. We'll see. But anyway, how's your guys' what was it, Saturday? Saturday evening going? Losing track of days. This morning I did end up seeing The Last Jedi, and it was fairly good. It's just Star Wars is feeling a little formulaic at this point. I'm not going to be giving any spoilers, obviously, but let's just say that nothing in there surprised me. No, like, you can still run King of Games decks, but we're just going to limit and forbid some cards and decks and skills. Give me a preliminary ban list, your version, and I'll look over it and see what I feel about it. Because I don't know if that's quite what I want for the tournaments. I don't really want cancerous decks. To me, those decks, like Phoenix and some raw decks, I've seen some really cancerous raw decks already, are looking really, really trolly. But it's fine. I just want the tournaments to be more fun and about creating decks that make the tournament enjoyable rather than who paid the most money for a deck, per se. So as you can see, we ran a tech team with 2 World Tournament characters to complete all 3 missions at once. If you can and you have enough units, definitely look towards completing them all at once, but obviously not everyone's going to be able to. I think the problem with my 6 Samurai deck is that really only shines in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal meta. It's difficult to get out the tough monsters. I have no idea what meta that is, because I was not into Yu-Gi-Oh! Around Zexal. Zexal was like over my head. I was like, no thank you. I think I'm going to have to make a new team for one of these missions. I don't know if it's yet. Yeah, it's not yet. So we get to keep doing it. There's a lot of Spring Kai Stones to farm. A lot. Yeah, let's just go ahead and run this Goku. I always wanted to try out the Rainbow Starred free-to-play Goku. I have mine with Max Special and all the dupe pads unlocked, but I haven't quite used them. So that's a thing. But yeah, anyway. Let's see here. Let's see. I need to get a guest for the next Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament, but I'm not sure who to get. Because Rhyme's not looking like an option at this point. It's looking like he's giving me the silent treatment. I'm just going to take the bottom path. I have no idea where any of these go. I hate these kinds of stages. Running through these stages again make me remember how much I hated farming them the first time, to be honest. Just gonna casually turn off my TV. So if you guys are playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, let me know if you managed to beat level 50 Merrick. It took me, I think, 4 tries to beat him. His strategy is pretty awful. But I think the creators knew that because it lets you face level 50 Merrick endlessly. Basically, the meta is to have a certain amount of monsters that are the same level and then use them to summon a monster from the extra deck. It's just... since we're only on GX, I can only assume that meta won't be around for a long time. But that's just my assumption. Post a link in the chat to your Twitters. Post a link in the chat to your Twitters. What? I'm confused as to what you're even saying by that, to be honest, but I think I understand. I think you're saying share the link to the stream on Twitter, which I could understand a little bit more. I also didn't tell people in the Discord, which I probably should have, to be honest. Whoops. Alright, I'll share it to Twitter, see if we can get more people in. If not, I mean, that's fine. Let me know what you guys think of the LR Vegito and how they implemented it. Yeah, like that. Star Blast. Do you guys think it'll be here by Christmas? Because it's my personal belief that it will be here by Christmas. So that's kind of what I'm going with. See, my thought is maintenance soon in the next few days. They'll probably roll out the trials that they mentioned in the news section. And then through those trials you can farm them and probably have the LR by Christmas if you farm everything. That's how I think they're going to implement it. It's whether or not they do, obviously, is up for debate. But posting the link on Twitter here. There we go. I doubt anyone will really see it because I'm not really followed that much on Twitter. But if I can get 1 or 2 people, who knows? I have 127 followers on Twitter. What do you know? I don't really use Twitter that well. Bola Brief just responded with some emojis. What's your opinion, Bola, on the LR Vegito fiasco? Oh, that's looking like it's about to die. I got too much technology around me right now. No, I did post on the Twitter. Starblast, can you do me a favor and post the link in the into the Zolex's Discord under streaming announcements for me? That'd be great, if you don't mind. I think by the end of this, I'll have around maybe like 120 Supreme Con medals, which hopefully should be enough for 3 more Vegitos. If not, I can understand. Did any of you guys catch the Dragon Ball Super episode that just aired? Because I'd be okay for talking with that. I did manage to watch that before stream for once, which doesn't happen too often, surprisingly enough. I usually never get a chance to watch it. The link to the stream? Yeah. Yeah, Starblast, if you don't mind. Actually, I can do it while we're... I mean, yeah. I got it. So Dragon Ball FighterZ comes out next month, which looks pretty dope. Okay. Okay to your opinion on the LR Vegito release? Because LR Vegito, I thought the release was kind of meh. I mean, after waiting 6 months, they finally release it just to not really fully release it. It's the to-be-released fiasco with SS4 Gogeta and Omega all over again. Tekken World Tournament. Okay. Making sure I got everyone. Oh yeah, there you go. Just saw it. I was just about to post it to Starblast. RIP. And sure, let's run your boy LR Hercule, even though he doesn't give key. Rest in peace, my team. So fun story, I spent 20 bucks on scratch offs today and I managed to actually win 40 and I bought it as a joke. So feeling pretty lucky today. Don't know why. Dude, that new episode makes up for the last episode. It kind of makes up for it. It was alright in my opinion. It gave Gohan some time to do something productive, but in the end, it's still like I want more from Gohan. I want him to get some kind of power up or be on par with the top dogs, but I know he won't. It's depressing in that aspect for me. Maybe one day. He's just kind of there, you know? Gohan's barely contributing. He feels kind of like Vegeta at this point. And it made me really mad because he stalled for Goku for like 5 seconds, and then Goku's like, thanks, I recharged some power. Turns SS Blue after 2 seconds of stalling. I don't know. The time in the tournament for recovering is just kind of frustrating to me. Nothing feels earned. As weird as that sounds. Everything feels like it's just kind of there to advance the plot, whatever feels convenient. I might be the only one on that one. Feel free to let me know your own thoughts. I did like seeing Gohan do something, but I just wish it would have been more. But you get what you get. Thank God I had enough spaces to avoid that battle at all costs. Oh, these Supreme Kai missions are such a grind. Lordy. Rest in peace. I did like seeing Gohan Kamehameha someone to the face, but... Oh, and the Vegeta, Goku, and Gohan dynamic was really cool to see together, because that's something you don't see too often. Gohan's never thrown in that mix. So I guess from that aspect, it wasn't bad. So it's yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, the whole thing is inconsistent. The way time flows in the episode is different depending on who's animating. That, and they said they only have 10 minutes in the tournament left, which is pretty exciting for me. I feel like that'll open up the door a bit for, I don't know how to say it. That'll open up the door for more exciting things happening faster, if that makes sense. I think it's at this point that they're going to start revving things up towards possibly, you know, making their way towards Jiren and, you know, having an actual fight between Jiren and everyone. I have a strong theory that Vegeta is going to knock out... Vegeta or Golden Frieza will knock out Toppo, and then the other one will knock out Dispo. And then Gohan... Or, not Gohan. Goku's probably going to go after Jiren. And then Gohan's going to get thrown out of the tournament somewhere. Oh, and 17 and 18. I always forget they're even still in the tournament. I just imagine that 17 and 18 are going to lose soon. Did you see the preview? If not, then I don't recommend watching it. The preview? The preview for the next episode, I did not see. I usually don't watch the previews. I never do. I'd rather be surprised than know exactly what's coming the next episode. I don't know, it's just more enjoyable for me that way. It's dumb. It revealed the whole surprise in store of that episode. Oh, for the next one? Yeah, I mean, you never know. They could definitely do a little twist on you. Sometimes they like to give you what you think is all the information that you could possibly ever want about the next episode. And then they'll throw in a little twist somewhere in it to change things up a bit. But I don't think we know everything about that episode that'll be good. The link didn't work. It said it didn't exist. Which link is the question? Is it this one or the Discord? I wonder if it's the Discord one. Toan, which link are you referring to? Just out of curiosity. I'm trying to see if the one I put on Twitter and Discord works. If not, then whoops. Wait, why did you link my Twitter? Why? For me, it said the Twitter one. Huh, I'll try again. That's weird. No, Starblast, yours links to my Twitter. I'm trying to see if the one I posted on Twitter just doesn't work for whatever reason. Because if it doesn't, that would actually explain a little bit. Let's go ahead and see if this works here. In the meantime, which path should I take? What's the shortest way here? Oh my god, this stage is super duper long. Well, looks like we're facing some stupid Cybermen. The one in Discord works. Wait, you have a Discord? You said you don't have a Discord. Post your Discord. I use the one for Zolex, and in Zolex's Discord I like to post things and such. It says 3 are watching, but it also says I'm offline. What? What you mean I'm offline? Nope, there we go. Now it says I'm live. Let me make sure the Twitter one works, and then I'll stop worrying about it. It'll just be whatever. No, I don't have the Discord link on hand. Whenever Zolex pops in, he usually drops it, and then that's the Discord I'm on. Starblast is in it. He might be able to get you the Discord link if he's feeling generous. But generally, It's not technically my Discord, it's just the one I'm on. It's the one I use the most because I don't know how to properly use Discord otherwise. I don't know why, but I just really suck at Discord. Let's see, does this lead to... Yes, it does. Okay. Making sure that led back to YouTube here. Yep. Alright, it does. So all the links work that I can tell. Oop, that's not what I wanted. There we go. I guess we're going this path, because we don't really have a choice, do we? I will send you the ban list in Discord. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, I don't know Zolex's Discord link off the top of my head. I gotta get that. Tony go, hey, post the link in the chat to your Twitters. This is the reason I posted the link to Twitter. I think he meant to post the link to the live stream on Twitter so that people on Twitter would come over. Correct me if I'm wrong, Tone. Otherwise, you can just, I mean, you could have just looked at the Twitter at right below if it's what Starblast thinks he meant. I think I'm right on what Tone probably meant, but I guess that's remained to be seen. Whoa. I misunderstood. Yeah. I'm really confused as to what they're going to do for the Christmas banner. I don't think they'll put Gotenks on it. They'll probably do every 120 lead other than Gotenks, if I had to guess. That's probably the safest bet right about now. I'm surprised they haven't even like announced anything pertaining to a Christmas banner, but I guess they want to milk that Gotenks banner for how much it's worth. I didn't know that YTRI has a Discord, so I can private message him. I mean, you can private message me on Twitter too, Tone. Basically anything. Anything you guys want to at me at, I will respond, I promise. Or just in the comments down below in any video, I'll be there. But unfortunately, YouTube stopped like sending me notifications for the YouTube comments, which doesn't really make sense to me. But for whatever reason, it's just not. YTRI responds more on Twitter than Discord. And Twitter and the comments. I can't get this guy to respond on Discord. No one can. You and everyone else. I respond on Discord when people at me, but even then I'm slow getting back to it regardless. Just because I don't check Discord constantly like I do everything else. I do use it, it's just very not often, if that makes sense. I like check it every now and then to see if anything's new. Send the link to Twitter again, sorry. My @ handle's right there, so you can just @ me on there and follow me and or send me a message. But yeah, that's the thing. Oh my god, how many of these missions are there? I still have so many free-to-play stones to farm. I think I have at least 30 stones roughly left in the story to farm. Confused as to what mission I just accomplished. Oh, it was probably the 50 stamina for a stone. I'm gonna go, I'll talk to you later. Alright, Starblast, thank you for coming by, bud. Thank you as always. Wait. Oh, I didn't see the Yamcha, no! I have to complete this stage over again. Nope, screw it. Moving on. Moving on. I'm not going back just for Yamcha. 2 characters with Peppy Gals. That's going to be hard to do with tech specifically. I know Bulma's one. I'm trying to think if there's any more. Tech characters with Peppy Gals. That's a different one. Let's go ahead and make a tech team here. And then we can go ahead and take these guys off. Bulma has Peppy Gals, I believe. Yeah. Is there another Peppy Gal? I don't know any other tech Peppy Gals. Do you guys? You heard YouTubers have to pay to post videos and live streams? Donald Trump said so. What, Toan? What are you saying? Was that even from? That's definitely not a thing. You're not in Peppy Gals, although I guess I didn't expect you to be. Oops. Are you in Peppy Gals? Hey, we got a second tech Peppy Gal. Alright, we're good. 2 Bulmas. Complete this mission all at once. I'm not going to go into what Trump said that doesn't make sense, because that list would be too long. to be honest. Too many nonsensical things. Oh my lord, it is hot. Why are these stages so ridiculously long? Jesus. Whoever created these stages is actually Satan. Actually Satan. And they're making us farm this a second time because they are actually Satan. Thanks, Panda. Oh my god. Why? Why? Hercule with that automatic key. Jesus. Yeah, it doesn't really matter what everyone else does, because it'll be an automatic KO anyway. Because why not? Why not? Boo coming in for that KO. Got him. Oh. The truth, just like one of my posts. Like my sister said, Donald Trump won an election. Should you YouTubers pay to post videos? And he won, so we have to pay. It will take effect next week or week after. Tone, I think you're referring to net neutrality, but that's not how net neutrality works. I think that's what you're referring to. But yeah, that's definitely not how net neutrality works, or the repeal of said net neutrality. That's the only thing I can think of that you're referencing. Otherwise, I have no idea what you mean. I don't know. Your sister might be referring to the net neutrality thing, in which case it's a little bit more complicated than that, but I'm not going to get into that. I hated that it was repealed, but that's a story for another day. Don't get me wrong, net neutrality being repealed is a terrible thing for a lot of people, but it'll be a while before it's actually repealed, if it ever does get repealed. Luckily, that's not a thing. Ooh, I'm sweating. Shouldn't be wearing a sweater. Lesson 1, never wear a sweater indoors next to a bunch of technology. You will sweat like a kid, or like a pig, a little. Of course Hercule gets all the key, Jesus. Hercule doesn't need key. He's a scrub. Oh, definitely one of the slower live streams we've had in a while. I feel like YouTube's not sending out notifications to anyone, but oh well. Unplug this in here. There we go. What if it has to do with me being late? Alright, let's see here. It's actually a pretty good rotation for this, sadly. Oh, there's 100 degrees in this room. My lord. I kind of want to do summons on the Christmas banner, but I know it won't be here for a while. I got that itch. The summoning banner itch. Hercule dropping some bombs here with his fire diss track. Send the link to Twitter YTRI, I'm the only one watching you. Are you? Yeah, maybe. You can, my Twitter handle is literally right there. You can literally just look up that username and you'll find me. I don't have to drop the link, you can just, it's right, that Twitter handle right there. Just at me. I promise you'll find me, I'm probably the first thing that comes up. All of this symbol on our Twitter is not the same as our YouTube symbol, so if that's a thing, be wary. Know that that's the reason why they don't look the same and that's not an imposter. How many more missions we got? 4? That's not too bad. Probably have to use the same team for every one of them. Where's a tech character that's not Hercule? I don't want to do any of those. No one's running SS3 Goku for whatever reason. Actually, I'll take you. You'll work. Well, that'll do. That'll do. Oh my god! Quite the turnout. quite the turnout for the stream, he said, completely sarcastically. I followed you on Twitter. Yeah, no, it's Hydro. I think I got the update and I recognized your name right away, surprisingly. I actually remember seeing you. I don't remember a lot of who follows me on Twitter, but I did remember seeing yours because your name's probably one of the more unique ones, to be honest. Looks like we're going this upper right path here. We'll go ahead and see that. It's Hydro. Did you watch the newest episode of Dragon Ball Super? Just out of curiosity. And if so, what were your thoughts on the Gohan, Goku, Vegeta team up? Because that's pretty interesting to me. There we go. I'm kind of hoping Gohan gets a new form, but with each episode I grow more and more doubtful that Gohan will ever get a new form outside of Ultimate, which is kind of depressing. I guess we'll have to see if Gohan actually ends up doing it. Oh, sweet lord. It's looking like it's going to be a short live stream tonight, boys. For whatever reason. Man, I'm getting a lot of Cybermen battle cards. Jesus, I don't know what to do with these. Way too many. I think like 30 of my characters in my box right now are just Cybermen, sadly. I'm gonna have to sell them or train them into someone that I haven't trained yet. I have a weird habit of like instantly URing everyone, so I usually don't have anyone to train useless characters into. Yeah, I've seen it. Honestly, I thought he would turn Super Saiyan. I keep hoping. Maybe not Super Saiyan for me personally, but I was hoping for something like a Super Saiyan God equal. Maybe not Super Saiyan God itself, but something on par with it. I don't know, I'm kind of depressed with the way they've handled Gohan and Vegeta during this tournament. I think they could have done it a lot better. But I mean, of course, Goku has to get the limelight, and then Kefla got a ton of airtime as well. I think the main focus has been Jiren, Kefla, and Goku throughout the bulk of this tournament. What's happening, Zolex? How do you private message you? You can just at me. Just do a post and at me. I'll read it. What's happening, Zolex? Welcome back. Did you catch the new episode of Super, dude? Are the Spring Kai Stones hard to farm? Hard is probably not the right word. They definitely require you making a lot of different teams. So generally you'll use the same team that they require you to make for like 5 to 6 stages in a row. Bar 1 or 2 that has like one minor alteration. Like, the ones I'm doing now requires me to use an all-tech team with 2 Peppy Gals on the team, and I have 2 versions of Bulma, so I just threw 2 Tech Bulmas on there. So I can complete every mission at once for that stage. If you're missing some characters, you might have to end up running certain stages twice, which is really unfortunate. The Z-Sword? What do you mean, Bullet Brief? What Z-Sword? So it's not necessarily hard, it's just time-consuming. Where's the pepperoni pizza? It's Hydro. Did you see my post on that? Oh my god. As soon as he said his name was Dr. Pepperoni or Mr. Pepperoni, whatever he said, I immediately thought Papa John's for some reason. It just sounds like the perfect combination of Papa John's and pepperoni. I laughed so hard. I was like, gotta make a post on this. Gotta do it for the memes. I just thought that Pepperoni was probably the most bizarre name they've come up with for Dragon Ball Super this week. I still haven't done it, but it does require certain characters. What if I don't have them? What do I do? Wait until you do have them. Most of the characters are fairly easy to get. Some of them you can get by like friend summons. Like, can you use SRR? Yeah, you can use any rarity. Any rarity. A lot of the characters that need to be completed on this can be obtained from friend summons, so it's not really that big of an issue. Like, one mission will require you to use 17 and 18, which it'll be super easy if you just do friend summons until you pull, say, R versions of both. But they might not be the right type to complete a different mission, so you'll end up having to do the same stage like twice in order to complete everything. I'm trying to knock out all the stages in one blow. by completing every mission in one run, because I don't want to do each stage more than once. That would take forever. So I'm kind of trying to do it the semi-difficult way, but luckily I have almost every character I could possibly need for that. So I'm not really struggling that much. Good news is, if you've been on long enough in the game and you've collected enough characters, finding the characters that fit the missions for both, for all three of the requirements isn't really that hard. It's gonna be hard for me. It shouldn't be that hard. Just run a strong lead, do some friend summons for the cards that you need to complete the missions, and then run them. The only one where I could see you having more trouble with, because you can't necessarily get all the cards from friend summons, is the one where you need 3 brutal beatdown characters. Now for that you'll probably need, well, I guess you can get Nappa from friend summons. So you can get cards like Nappa, I forget who else is brutal beatdown, to be honest. But it's a lot of the characters that have certain links that you need on the team for it. They're going to be a little bit harder to find. What's happening, Matthew Peter? I've just been saving up stones. I have a lot of characters though. How many characters do you have in your box right now, Zolix? I'm curious. I think I'm up to, we'll say like 430, roughly. And 30 of them are probably Cybermen. Because for some reason, while farming all these Supreme Kai stones, like, it gives you a crap ton of Cybermen for no reason whatsoever. 295, okay. I think I purely have 120 TURs. Random trivia for you. I wonder how many URs I have in total. It makes me curious. I feel like I should count them. If I had to guess, I probably have somewhere close to, I'm gonna say 170 UR and above. I'm gonna guess. So counting TURs, LRs, and URs, I'd probably have around 170. That's just a wild guess. I honestly have no idea. I've already seen people with maxed out LR Vegito. If you're referring to the base form, there is one person I know personally by the name of Renzi, who's on Twitter, who has a maxed out one, but he used a, not necessarily hacking, but it's a thing where he cheats the server into giving him more. He like tricks it into giving him more. The account that he did it on will likely be banned, but for the moment he has a rainbow starred base strength Vegito that he's gonna let a YouTuber use for a video. And I could let you guys know that YouTuber so you know what video to look out for, but I think it's either the Gaming Claw or, I want to say it's the Gaming Claw. Someone big up on the YouTube Dokkan Tuber Spectrum is going to be running the Rainbow Starred base Vegito in a video real soon. Strictly because Renzi's letting him use it. So it does exist out there, and just know that it is hacked in, and the accounts it's on will likely be banned not too long after. So it's not impossible, it's just not allowed. Yeah, on Global, I've come across players with maxed out Vegitos, yeah. It's not impossible, but those characters are hacked in, so expect those accounts to be banned. You should tell them to hit you up with one. You'll gain them views. Kind of, except for the base form Vegito is pretty terrible. Even maxed out, he's not that good. I would literally have to hit up Renzi and ask him to use his, but I don't know how... I don't know, it feels weird to ask him for help, because then I'd look like that needy YouTuber that's just doing it for views. It's bad. I might ask him for other stuff later on, but definitely not that. I'll wait, because he's already letting someone else use it. So if I ask, it'll look like I'm just trying to copy what they're doing, if that makes sense. But if I get out in front of it for the next time something big rolls around, like the next LR, I might be able to. He might give me permission to add him on Dokkan and then try it. Yeah, I tried him. He wasn't any good. He's really not, but he's gonna get some really good stat boosts at LR and TUR. So be ready for that. Don't judge him based on how he is now, because obviously that's not a fair assessment. LR Vegito will get better, and he will be amazing at LR, I promise. There's no guarantee stronger than that one in my mind. I expect him to be really good at LR Vegito Blue. Yeah, but we're talking about the UR form that hasn't Dokkaned once, hasn't Dokkaned a second time. He's not going to be that good to begin with, trust me. Right now, he is the average UR that you would get from any summon, maybe a little bit under Mystic Gohan you have. I do have all the Gohans, I believe, up to this point on Global. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. Yeah, I know, I was just saying that maxed out SSR one. What? You talking about Vegito, the UR one? Yeah, no, he's not that great as a UR, but he'll get better. He's not meant to be great at base form, no LR is. I mean, try finding an LR that's good at his SSR form. When is the next maintenance? That is a solid question. I don't think they've announced it yet. They may announce it after the time flip on JP tonight, which is around 2:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Convert that to your own time zone, if you will. So in about, say, 3 hours, they may announce the next maintenance, but we'll see. I don't think they've announced it yet, so we honestly have no idea. There's a good chance it'll probably be in the next 2 to 3 days, is my guess. They'll probably announce it like the day before. If they haven't announced it already and I just missed it. Awesome. I think this might be the last mission I have to do. Clear stage with Goku on your team. Okay, I almost missed that one. So I need a base Goku, I think. But I don't think I have a base Goku. Easier said than done, I guess. A base tech Goku. Do I have such a thing? Goku. I do not. I don't have a base Goku. I'm just gonna go ahead and run a tech team then and not worry about it, because it's only 2 orbs. Is that strength B-Pan worth to 100%? I can say this unequivocally or without a doubt. No, she is not worth 100%. She does get a Dokkan, however. If Battlefield ever gets released into Dokkan Battle, it'll have been worth it to at least get her to Special Tech 10. I would never, ever recommend putting orbs into her. There are so many better strength characters you can get, and I guarantee you, you will. Oob is coming back to Dragon Ball Super. That is... he's been mentioned. There's a widely held belief that when Oob is actually introduced into Dragon Ball Super, that will be the end of Dragon Ball Super. Strictly because of where it lines up in the DBZ timeline. Because right now we haven't reached... the time in Dragon Ball Super is basically the time between all the events of Dragon Ball Z and the final episode of Dragon Ball Z. Because if you notice on the final episode of Dragon Ball Z, they do the time skip to where he's fighting Oob in the tournament. This is that time skip in between to where he's before he's fighting Oob. And they have done small callbacks to where to mentioning Oob's existence in Dragon Ball Super. So that is confirmed. I kind of agree that introduction of Oob may signal the end of Dragon Ball Super, but I also feel like they'll go past the fight with Oob and then keep it going for Dragon Ball Super as well. So it could mean the end, it could mean they just keep going. Obviously it's, yeah, no one's obviously going to know that for sure. Is her Dokkan form good? That I don't totally know, to be honest. I can only imagine good in the terms of being anywhere near usable on a top tier team, no. But good maybe in terms of Dokkan Battlefield, maybe. And she might get some use there, at least. Also, there was a fusion with Frieza that was leaked. Not sure if it's legit, but it looks cool. Who did Frieza fuse with? I have not seen such a leak, surprisingly enough. I wonder what they're gonna do with the Japan voice actor Bulma. I mean, every show ends up replacing them eventually, so. As sad as that would be to replace Bulma's voice actor, they're gonna have to do it eventually, in my opinion. Or they'll just relegate her character to such a minor role that a voice actor does replace her, but it's not used, her character isn't used nearly as much. Which may be a stretch, but eh. I feel like they'll just honestly replace the voice actor and then keep it going, as if nothing changed in the show. But it is sad to see her pass, and I know that they were sad too to hear her pass, because that was a very somber day in terms of Dragon Ball fandom. So that's unfortunate, but that's how showbiz works. More people get hired. They might kill off the character? For Bulma? No. If they did, it would be to only bring her back. They would use her as like a plot point to move something forward, and then they bring her back to life. They wouldn't keep her dead. Worst comes to worst, they would relegate her to, say, the character of Launch, where she kind of like disappeared and then just kind of like was forgotten about, and they kind of like mentioned her a little bit, and then she's never looked at again. I don't think they'll do that, but I definitely don't think they're gonna kill her off. What's happening, Jonathan Graham? Welcome to the stream. Just farming some. I sent her posted on Twitter already. All right, I'll have to read it after then. I can read it after. Yeah, farming the last of the Supreme Kai stones. Hopefully they'll be useful for LR Vegito. I'm thinking they'll drop some extra dupes for LR Vegito's base form when the LR and trials get released. So I'm thinking this is good preparation for it. But otherwise, I'm doing pretty good. I saw Star Wars today. If any of you have seen the The Last Jedi for Star Wars movie, I sent you more later. That movie was pretty good. You know, if you guys want my thoughts on that, I can give it to you. But otherwise, I'll just keep it Dragon Ball related. Just saw a new Dragon Ball Super episode. Wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. Again, with the I wish they would have done something more with Gohan discussion, but it is what it is. The team up with Goku and Vegeta was pretty cool, just because you don't see Gohan team up with either of those characters very often, if at all. So there's that. Is there any more missions outside of this section? That is the question. I want to see it. Is it good? If you like any Star Wars movies, yes, you'll love it. By far. It just felt a little too predictable in terms of... nothing seemed like it surprised me all that much, to be honest. Like, if you've seen all the Star Wars movies, you'll kind of know halfway into it where it's going to go, roughly. But a lot of the ideas that I thought they were going to hold off for the next movie, they ended up actually doing in this movie. Because in my head, I was watching it, and towards the end I was like, oh, they're going to do this the next movie. And then they ended up just adding, in the next 10 minutes, they just had that happen. And I was like, oh, okay, so I guess I predicted it. It just happened sooner. So it's, yeah. A lot of the movies just formulaic, to say the least. It's not a bad movie, don't get me wrong. I give it like an 8 out of 10. I want to say Rogue One is still my favorite, though. I don't think any Star Wars movie will beat Rogue One in my mind. But, I mean, I'm open to be proven wrong there. I like this game. Me too, Bulla. I farmed this game to unhuman levels. True, they're gonna add more to the story. I've never seen a Star Wars movie. What? Matthew Peter, how have you made it this far in your life without seeing a Star Wars movie? I don't know whether to be ashamed or, like, come to you and tell you and show you the ways of the Force. Like, there are some movies that are, you know, but there are some definite gems in the Star Wars series. I don't know if anyone under the age of 20 could get much enjoyment out of the older movies, but I definitely think that Star Wars 7 and Rogue One are definitely worth it. If you're not into Star Wars and you've never watched one, I think that would be a perfect place to dip your toe in and see if you like it or not. I think Rogue One is arguably the best just because they did a lot of unexpected things. The story was a great tie-in, answered a lot of questions. I just think Rogue One nailed everything for me, personally. I have clips here and there, also a few memes, but I just never had to see it. Had the need to see it. I would definitely recommend seeing at least Rogue One. If you don't see any Star Wars movie, see Rogue One. Obviously, you won't understand that this is a in-between movie that kind of bridges two different gaps, but the storyline itself is a good standalone film. It doesn't require seeing every other movie to enjoy it, and that's where I think it shines the most. Obey Shady, hey, did you know Capri is live? I actually didn't. That's interesting. I kind of want to jump on his stream and be like, hey, what up? I still have 4 tickets for the Janemba banner. Should I summon on it? Yeah? You're not going to let your tickets go to waste, dude. You won't be able to redeem them after it's gone. YTRI, Hunter Iggy, welcome to the stream. Do you think that Steven Spielberg will make a Gundam live-action movie or Gundam Wing live-action movie if Ready Player One? If Ready Player One movie? I feel like you had more to that message. The Ready Player One movie does look really good. I don't know what the second part of your question is. It feels like there's another question in there somewhere. I would definitely love to see him make a live-action one, and after making ridiculous things like the Detective Pikachu movie live-action is happening, I think anything's possible. What I do want to say is Marvel acquiring Fox is going to be a great thing for the Marvel Universe. If you guys didn't know, Fox has held the rights for characters like X-Men, Fantastic Four, and Deadpool for the longest time. Granted, they actually did Deadpool pretty alright, but the rest of them, I feel like they kind of botched. Logan was pretty good, so don't get me wrong with that one. But the rest of it, I would love to see Fantastic Four get a decent movie. I would love to see the X-Men get a tie-in with the Avengers. So Marvel acquiring Fox and their film studios is going to be a phenomenal thing for movies if you love superhero movies like I do. Playing GTA 5? Don't beat up a hooker. Or do you mean he's playing GTA 5? Because that's a little different. Hey, we completed a mission. What do you know? Getting them stones, boys. Make sure you keep an eye out for those missions on for getting stones in your list. There's a lot of valuable stones up for grabs and missions, by the way, guys. A lot to get. Make sure you snag them while you can. Free stones are free stones, right? Oh, I need to check the Supreme Kai mission, see if there's any more I'm missing. I feel like there's not. There's only the 2 missions that I really don't want to do because it's not worth it. Yeah, there's only 2. I'm not going to bother. Let's look at our grand total of stones here. Playing Dragon Ball Xenoverse. I really want to dip into 2, but I feel like it's too late for me personally. But I will end up playing the 3rd Xenoverse if there ever is one, which I assume there is. Hey, I wrecked Cyber Angels by putting Dokini and Danten and Benton to 1 and Sonic Bird to 1 in their Ritual Spell to Forbidden. That's pretty good, Tone. Anytime you can beat Cyber Angels, take it. I really enjoyed Logan, to be honest. Logan was probably my favorite Fox-produced X-Men film. Not counting Deadpool. Deadpool is probably the top. But as far as the X-Men universe is concerned, I definitely loved Logan. I think that was really well done. And there comes a lot of thought from that. So we have 148. Yeah, it should be plenty for when he drops. The thing I loved most about Logan was that they focused on having a story first and then introducing superhero elements into it. And I think having the superhero focus second was kind of refreshing, as opposed to constantly reminding you, hey, they're a hero, hey, they have to do this. I think that allowed the story to thrive more, and I think they did really well with that. Logan was amazing, but they should have made Old Man Logan instead, where Wolverine kills all X-Men, and then in the apocalyptic future, he kills Hulk's family. So they could still do that now that Marvel has acquired it. Hugh Jackman could reprise the role if they throw enough money at him. And then they could still have an X-Men versus Avengers movie. Well, I mean, if the Ready Player One does great at the box office in the movie theater. Okay, Hunter, now I understand. I do think anything's possible. I don't think whether or not they make a Gundam movie is dependent upon Ready Player One. I don't think the two are necessarily entirely connected. But I could see them throwing out a Ready Player One for Gundam just regardless. Not Ready Player One. A Gundam movie regardless, just because of how popular the series is overall. I pulled SS4 Goku on the ticket summon. Nice. That's a good ticket summon. Anytime you can get any SSR from a ticket summon, you take it and you run as fast as you can. Because that is rare, to say the least. Hey, there's Zolex. Zolex is running, apparently, Gogeta. Or at least, SS1 Gogeta. Nice. I can't, I'm trying to think of the last thing I pulled on ticket summons that was decent. I think I pulled an Android 18 on ticket summons, but it's pretty trash. I think I should do something to all King of Games. You said King of Games decks. And also Gladiator Beasts. What do you mean, do something to them? Like, make a deck that can beat them? Is Strength SS3 GT Kid Goku worth it? He's worth having on a SS4 team. I wouldn't say he's worth orbs, necessarily. He hits kind of okay, but he's relatively just a good support for SS4 Goku. So in that regard, I'd say he's worth it, definitely. I probably should have been keeping an eye out for any gems here. I need enough gems to go get the newest Vegeta in Baba Shop, even though he sucks. No, nerf them so they can be fair. I think Gladiator Beast is probably the most fair. I think there's a lot of easy ways to counter Gladiator Beast, personally. I know that because I get countered all the time. The rest of the decks, I mean, there are a lot of decks out there that are kind of unfair in general, but I'd say Gladiator Beast is probably the least unfair of those decks. There's a lot of ways to block it. You just have to prevent them from making contact with your card through cards like Drain Shield or stuff like that that prevent the attack entirely. I downloaded Fortnite on PS4. When is the next live on that game? Matthew Peter, if you want to play along with us for Fortnite, I believe I can convince Cool Dip to do it next Friday, because I think Gibby wants to as well. So we can get you and Gipster, one of our moderators, in to play with him. You guys can have a grand old time with that. I got the new Vegito, and I have Special Attack 5 and Max UR, but no Patera because there's no event. Yeah, Obey, they'll probably release the event after the next maintenance, is my guess. That's the best advice I can give you. I think they're holding off on it, because they don't even have the TUR or LR version in the game, in the data files. Like, they have the small picture of the TUR version and like his stats and stuff, but they don't have the actual card in the game, if that makes sense. So that's how we kind of knew that the TUR and LR weren't coming necessarily when the Strength Vegito dropped, because we knew if there wasn't a maintenance, he wasn't getting put in, so he wasn't going to be on there. Oh, coolios, I'll also have a mic with me if you want to make a party chat. Yeah, definitely. I'm sure Cool Dip would love to talk to you guys. Whether or not they'll be able to hear you on our stream is kind of up for debate. I really have no idea. I'm a little confused on how to make it so that the stream can hear the chat from the PS4. I have not been able to do that for whatever reason. I should probably look up how to do that, to be honest. But I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Hopefully we'll get that set up so you can talk and the stream can hear you as well. Bro, Capri will be able to hear this time. If we're talking about Wes Capri, he normally doesn't come for the Fortnite live streams. I'm trying to think of more stuff to bring Capri or Wes in on, because he is really good to have on stream, in my opinion. So I would love to incorporate him in more streams. I talked to you about the ban list on Twitter. Yeah, no, team, Toan. Sorry, I almost said team. I appreciate that. I'll get that after the stream, I promise. But no, I'm trying to incorporate him into more stuff because I feel like he'd be a good fit for this channel in some way or another. I just don't know what to put him on. YTRI, do you know when the Marvel movie Do Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe in the live action movie? It's likely not anywhere anytime soon. I guarantee it. I bet you if they do that movie, it'll be a long time from now. And even then, I still don't think they'll do that movie. I don't think they want to associate any superhero outside of Deadpool in the rated R spectrum. Unless it's like one of Deadpool's teammates that he has throughout his comics, like Cable. But as far as the mainline Marvel heroes, I don't think they're going to associate them with an R-rating movie at all, if ever. How's it going, Reptile Lore? Oh, I bet Decade will copy the idea of a ban list. I don't know who that is, but alright. If they do, they do. I mean, it's fine. How's it going, Reptile? Welcome back. The the current Duel Links champion in chat here. Jesus. I need to find a way to get a better deck, because right now mine is kind of stale. Gladiator Beast isn't really doing it for me on any front. I don't think I've won one tournament with the Gladiator Beast, so it's okay. It's not that bad. It's going. How you doing? We're doing fine. Just getting some grinding done, you know. The Dokkan life. Getting some of those free stones. We just finished up the Supreme Kai stones farming. Hopefully LR Vegito isn't too far off. I'm a little worried for how they're going to do the trials for LR Vegito, because from the sound of it, it sounds like they'll do, they'll release a stage like every day or every some amount of days. So that it'll take you a while. You'll think it'll be released right away and you can farm it all at once, when really it won't. So that's why I'm worried about a bit. Let's see. We got a decent amount of stages left. Sure, why not? Go ahead and drop the 1 stone here. I'm sorry, it will never happen because whatever company has to have copyright over them and lube, it's not going to be rated R. It's going to be rated 30 and up. The copyright's not an issue because now that Marvel has acquired Fox Films, they don't have to worry about copyright because they own the rights to every character between Deadpool, X-Men, Fantastic Four, and Avengers. So it's not really a copyright issue, it's just branding, really. I'm still running my Yami Bakura deck. What cards did you run with your Yami Bakura? I actually don't remember, Hydra, to be honest. I just remember seeing Yami and being like, well, you're the only one. I don't know what deck to use for the next tournament. I think I'm going to try to create a deck from scratch for the next one, because Gladiator Beast is getting stale for me. Alright, I guess we're going for Peel Off then. Peel Off it is, Peel Off it is. Yeah, I'm not too worried. Hopefully by the next tournament I'll have a deck that's worth using. I just really want to win the next tournament. I'm really upset that the last tournament and the only tournament I've won was against D-Free. Well, it was to face D-Free and then lose immediately. So that was embarrassing. Really wanted to get that W on the channel. I would have given anything to beat D-Free on stream. Will the Winged Dragon of Ra be banned for the next tournament? That one's up for debate. I'm going to see what kind of decks come out with it. It's Hydro, and then see if it's a good fit to counter it, or to ban it. I mean, if the deck sucks overall for Ra, then I'm not going to really worry about it. But there is one deck in particular that I've seen that's been really bad with it. Really cancerous. Oh yeah, I'm running an SSJ3 deck, suck on it. Yeah, Obey. Sounds top tier there. Sounds optimal. Jesus. I don't know, I'm going to test out some Raw decks. I'm going to see what the meta looks like for Raw, and then I'll judge on whether or not it should be banned from there. It's looking like it probably will be banned from the next tournament. I'll let you guys know in advance. But I won't know that yet. Yes, Ra should be banned for the next tournament because you can use Life Cost 0 skill with him, so it should be banned. Use Lord Bills and Whis. I did see that combination Reptile, and that's what makes me want to ban him. So definite rip. No, because don't copy what you see in anime to here, and the decks suck, Gun Blazing, and other lost with it a lot. You haven't seen the best decks with it, honestly, if you don't think it should be banned. Because there's some pretty bad combos. Raw's pretty horrific. At the very least, the Merrick that you can unlock doesn't have the Link skill that level 50 Merrick has, because that would be horrendous. I think that would single-handedly break the game. The one where you can, where level 50 Merrick summons the Sphere mode Raw right away. That was horrible. Pretty much banned the skill Life Cost 0. Honestly, that could probably work. I might ban Run in general because there's more than one combination. I don't think Life Cost 0 decks with Raw are the only ones that turn out to be really horrible. Randasla. I'm just waiting for hero events to appear so I can Dokkan my SS4 Vegeta. Is it not here already? It'll probably be here at the when it switches over. So at 2:30 Eastern Standard Time, it'll probably switch over and have the hero stuff available. Wait, does it have the villain stuff available right now? I take it the villain stuff is up if you're saying that. My Raw deck is killer, and yes, we can get the skill. I have the skill, that's why I want Raw banned. You're like, I have it, that's why I want it banned. I know how good I am with it. No, I don't blame you, Reptile. I just really want LR Vegeta. Jesus. Give me stones, please, bro. Let me just, here you go. Alright, there you go. That's all your stones. I gave you like 5. Enjoy. Enjoy your single summon. No, I honestly don't have that many stones right now. I might end up buying the discount stone packs for the Christmas summons, so I can give you guys a summoning video for the Christmas banner. But otherwise, I probably won't have that much, to be honest. Yeah, put your ideas for the ban list in the chat, so YTRI and I will talk about it. That's probably a good idea. I definitely would consider Raw being banned from the next tournament for us. But yeah, Bernie, what's your thoughts on the how LR Vegito was implemented? Or not implemented in that case? Because it was pretty bad. Do give away a max account of Dokkan, god no. I only do one account on Dokkan, I would literally have to reroll, which I really don't want to do. I'd rather earn subs based on content, not giveaways, if that makes a lot of sense. Like, the only thing we do that's close to a giveaway is the Duel Links tournaments that we do. Every week or every other. Where you have to earn the 10 bucks by coming into stream, participating in a tournament, and winning it, even though it's free to enter. I can understand doing a giving away stuff based on skills like that. I really love that personally. I don't like offering giveaways for the sake of getting people to sub, because I feel like then people are subbing for the wrong reason. I know that's really weird, but I don't know. That's my opinion on that. No Red Eyes decks, no Phoenix decks, no Ancient Gear, Crowler deck, and no Raw. I didn't see Cyber Angel in there. Who else is cancerous? Out of the 2 Dokkan accounts that I have started over a year ago, I pulled 6 summonable LRs combined. That's more than I have. I don't even have half that. The only summonable LR I've ever gotten is LR Broly, and I'm okay with that. Because LR Broly is arguably the most useful to me. The other ones would be cool to have, but I wouldn't get much use out of them, so it's like, eh. And I'm still getting Dokkan Fest characters out the wazoo, so... fine, and no Cyber Angels. There you go. There you go, that's much better. List is looking spiffy already. Digging it. Digging it. I'm sure we can come up with more, though, honestly. Guys, we will ban and limit some cards in these King of Game decks, don't worry. Yeah, Tone, if you have any limited cards, let me know. Bro, how can I get blue Dragon Stones? I feel like you're trolling, because I don't think you can. I don't believe they have blue Dragon Stones available. On JP, they have a red Dragon Stone. I don't think they have a blue one, not to my knowledge. But on JP, they have a red one available with one of the stone packs. And from those, you can get the original OG leads that are getting the Extreme Z Awakenings, which are kind of worth it now. Now that they're getting their Extreme Z Awakenings. I'm personally going to get every Agility SS3 Goku I can get until he gets his Extreme Z Awakening and see if he can be any use. Because I did like his Extreme Z Awakening. He gets really powerful from that. Like, that brings Agility up a little bit as far as tier list meta that goes. So that's, I mean, that's alright. Hopefully they may deal out a Dragonstone for, they may do a blue Dragonstone for Christmas. That may be a thing. Show my account. I'll show you my URs, because that's a shorter, well, not shorter list, that's still a pretty long list. Basically every 120 elite except for a Super 17. There is a blue Dragonstone LL, you have to buy a pack of normal stones, I think. You can get the God lead cards with the blue stone. Is it out right now, though? I thought they got rid of that. That might still be going on. I didn't think that was the thing. I want to say Buhan and Full Power Freeze are my only 2 non-free-to-play rainbows, but I have a lot of free-to-play rainbows that are up there, especially the LR ones. Do summons? No, I don't plan on doing summons. I'm gonna save them up for the Christmas banner. Christmas banner will probably be up in a... It came back with the redstone. Okay, so I guess they're both available then. I guess I just got my 3rd Raw's Disciple. Time to play some PvP. I still need 1 more Raw's Disciple, but I'm with you on that. I'll probably end up doing the same thing, to be honest. You just know everyone in PvP is going to be running triple Raw's Disciples in Raw. It's going to be so cancerous, but luckily Gladiator Beast has a small way around that. Assuming you don't get terrible hand off the start. I think I'm like 5 EX stones away from getting a my 3rd Raw's Disciple. I'm not too far off. I actually managed to get 1 to drop, which was kind of astounding because everyone was complaining that Raw's Disciple does not drop. Or at least the drop rate is terrible. Kind of reminded me of Dokkan. I guess I got lucky while grinding his points up to get to the level 50 Merrick. I'm glad they did provide so many ways to get Raw's Disciple because, you know, if they offered one way, it would kind of be up to luck for the most part. Cyber Angels will still be tier 0. I mean, yeah. You can do a promo for me. No. No promos. Bola Brief. Why? Oh, God. Oh. Yeah, no, I definitely don't like Cyber Angels. How cancerous is the raw deck without the 0 cost mobility? I'm kind of curious if that's like an average. Make me a mod. I think we have too many mods as it is, to be honest, on this channel. If the channel starts becoming more busy and we get more people to come to the live streams in general, I'll probably end up needing more mods, so I'll keep you in mind in the future. If you keep supporting. Bye. Alright, bye, Bernie. See you. Have fun unsubbing in 5 minutes, which I know you'll do. My deck for Raw is starting with Sphere on the field, then get Raw out, then counter spells, counter traps, and a lot of cards to raise my LP up. You can get Raw Sphere on the field? I didn't think that ability existed to anyone other than the NPC, to be honest. I know it's a thing. I thought the Raw Sphere one was only for the CPU. Is that weird? And who has that ability? Is that Merrick, or is that someone else? I take it it's Merrick, but correct me if I'm wrong. Nah, just kidding. Alright. Why do I feel like Bernie, you're the person that shows up to a stream, asks for a bunch of things, and then when you don't get it, you just unsub? I feel like that's a common thing. There's probably like a bunch of people that do that. Wait, you have Raw Sphere? Yeah, that's why I said Matthew Peter. I was like, what? Raw Sphere's a thing? I could have sworn that was just the CPU. No, we get the skill, but it took me 45 tries to get it. Oh, it's one of those random drops? God dang it. I hate everything. Why they gotta do it? It's probably the same title that they have for the CPU. I'm guessing Matthew Peter. Can I land on this? No, I cannot. Alright, moving on. Luckily, we'll have a decent amount of stuns by the end of this grind. Best stream, Eevee. I do love Eevee. Pokemon's great. Gotta love me some Pokemon. Side note, when is Pokemon gonna come on the Switch? Come on. Where are you at, Pokemon? I'm still mad that I don't have a lot of games for my Switch. I think I have 3 games for my Switch right now. How's the weather looking like? Where I'm at, it's semi-cold. It's kind of bipolar where I am. The weather kind of switches to hot and cold like within hours, so it's kind of bad. You'll dress for the winter weather, go outside and be sweating like 2 hours later. So for the most part it's getting cold, but I don't trust it. Because my weather is bipolar as foo. How about you, Matthew Peter? What's your weather looking like? Is anyone getting snow? Am I the only one not getting snow? KO? Why? Why do you even comment, Birdie? What is your purpose? I don't understand you. Can't read you. Let's see. Fusion team for days. I'll probably run some different teams after this. I'm getting bored of Fusion's team. Of course there's a peel off over here, and I have no idea which cloud leads to him. Alright, let's play pick a cloud. Which cloud should I get? Let's let stream decide. You guys decide whether or not I get peel off here. Who's gonna help me out? Which path am I taking, boys? Start? Nope, that didn't help me. Not one bit. Let's go mid. And it was not mid. Rip. But at least I get this awakening medal. I feel like someone's about to... Warning? That's not how you spell warning. I feel like someone was about to tell me, and then I just picked a path anyway. Rest in peace. Yeah, if anyone's getting snow, feel free to send me pictures so I can be jealous. It's a random drop in some title, but the skill is very hard to get, and you have a better chance on getting the skill the more times you win forms against level 40 characters. Oh, so it's one of those rarer skills, I got you. But you don't unlock level 40 characters until, I think, stage 40, which is really unfortunate. Makes it a real pain in the arse to actually acquire. which is really unfortunate, but I mean, I guess it gives you something to grind for, right? Definitely want to work for that level 40 face-offs. I started snowing here like a week ago. It's cold AF. Every time I go outside, my nostril hairs freeze and my car turns into an incubation chamber. That's a really good visual, actually. I'm kind of jealous because I'd rather have it cold than sweating, but I feel like I would regret that if I was in your situation. Like, I wouldn't feel that way if I actually knew what it felt like, if that makes sense. But I'll take that over sweating any day, to be honest. Love me the cold. Makes me feel numb and then nothing hurts. Because right now I'm getting old and my joints are hurting. I say that sarcastically, I'm not that old. Don't get me wrong. But my neck has been really bad this week. For no reason whatsoever. I thought I was just sleeping wrong, but I think it's just my neck acting up in general. How many more stages we got? We got one. We got one. Alright, one it is. Not too bad. Guess where I'm from? Australia. I just summoned Raw and my opponent forfeited the match because of my skill, and I had Trap Jammer in hand and Magic Jammer in hand. So Reptile Lord, what you're saying is you're the problem. You were one of those people. Jesus. I feel like I do the same. I just see the hand and be like, well, I quit. This is cancer. Bye. You have fun. Have fun at your King of Games title. I don't want to deal with you. The general mass on Raw this week. I do not see any places that I can get you at. Okay, so if I take this upper path, I can't go across, which I guess is okay. We're going with the upper path. Yeah, I imagine a lot of people are just gonna rage at Raw until they figure out a way around him easily, which might take a bit. Do you need to run Yumi as your character in order to get it? Yugi? I take you mean Yugi? No. Just beating Merrick at level 50 will grant you it. They'll give it to you automatically. Surprisingly, it's a guaranteed drop, which, I mean, it's kind of unheard of in any other game, given how big of a card Raw is. I think Duel Links took the right method in doing that. Definitely ban Obelisk for the tournament, because Obelisk can destroy the whole field with his effect. Yeah, but if you think about it, in order to do that, the original card is you have to sacrifice 2 monsters on the field. And getting Obelisk out with 2 monsters on the field is really hard to stop. Because at that point, you'll probably have lost before your opponent actually gets 2 monsters out on the field if you can't stop him from getting 2 monsters out on the field. I really think that ability won't be OP just because of how difficult it is. Just think about it. You have to sacrifice 3 monsters to summon Obelisk. So your whole field is cleared. You're facing a monster with 4k attack. He's probably hammering down on your attack and defensive monsters anyway, so they're probably already wiped out. He summons more monsters. You can either overcome those monsters, and then, say with Gladiator Beast, summon a card like Gladiator Beast Murmillo and use his effect to wipe out Obelisk entirely. Or you're just not going to be able to summon a monster in time to defeat your opponent, and he's probably going to kill you anyway. My assumption is you'll probably die before Obelisk ever gets his effect off if you're facing any deck that's even halfway decent. So I wouldn't worry about Obelisk's ability too much. I mean Yami LOL and for the skill, not Raw. Oh, probably for, you probably have to be playing as Merrick if I had to assume. Because Merrick, I believe, is the one that has that ability. Skill's called Incarnation, there you go. My opinion, Ra is the best Egyptian god card, and you have to use Yami, Merrick, and farm other characters to get it. Yeah, I figured Reptile. That's what I thought. That was my general assumption. But, yeah. Farming Yami Merrick's skill for that one is probably worth it, just to be Cancer online to everyone else and make them hate you. Granted, you'll get a lot of people probably rage quitting, but it is what it is. The good thing is that Duel Links made it accessible Raw to everyone, and not just a select few, because that way if everyone's going to be Cancer, then no one's Cancer by comparison, if that makes sense. Slight for the Sky Dragon's effect is decent. It's decent, but in Duel Links, having a lot of cards in your hand is really difficult. In regular dueling, it's not that bad. It's probably not even that difficult in regular play because you have more life points, you have more turns in the duel. But in Duel Links, duels go by way too fast for a Slifer to really be that useful, to be honest, in my opinion. I feel like Slifer will get the least amount of use when he's dropped. Unless they throw in some cards that make him really meta, which I don't see them doing. I don't know any card that could make Raw top tier meta in the current format that Duel Links is in. Farming level 50 is impossible. I've tried many times with many different decks. If you're talking about Merrick, it's not impossible, it's just his deck is really cancerous, and if you're running a deck like Gladiator Beast, you have to go second. If you go first, there is no way you're winning that duel if you're running Gladiator Beast. Unless you draw something like Drain Shield right off the bat. But even then, it's kind of up to luck. If you're running Gladiator Beast, you have to be absolutely lucky in order to win. I think it took me, I want to say 4 tries before I actually won one. And it was only because I went second. I was able to bust out Murmillo and take away his Raw before he murdered me. I don't understand this game. You don't understand Dokkan or Duel Links? Dokkan, basically, you summon for cards of different characters. You put them on a team, and then you run them to beat events to get, say, more stones to summon characters, or to get awakening medals to make characters better. So it's kind of like a card collecting aspect and also a strategy game in a little bit of a way. I don't know. I personally love it. I think it's the collector in me that loves this game. I tried many times with many different decks. Guys, just beat Merrick. Don't farm Merrick. I mean, if you need to farm him for the event rewards, I mean, you kind of have to. He's definitely the way to go. You don't want to farm the other two. The other two will take forever. You don't want to farm the bootleg copy Exodia deck and the Trickster guy, whatever his name is. Arcana, I think his name is. You do not want to farm those in Duel Links, God no. That would be the worst thing you could do to your sanity, personally. Yeah, you could. I think farming level 40 Merrick is probably a lot more efficient. Granted, it takes the map pieces, but it's definitely a lot easier than level 50. Like, level 50 isn't that bad, but it's not something you want to farm consistently if you're going for the points. That's just my opinion on that. I'm in PvP on where both using Merrick and he's using some same skills as me, but I'm going second. I could take it that you're gonna win that one then. I got beat by him for using the forbidden one. What do you mean, Exodia? Oh, you got beat by a lot of people post that. I surprisingly have not been beaten by him using Exodia. I've gotten lucky, I guess. But I also stopped farming him because the points are probably not worth it. At least in my opinion. Points are very not worth it with the multiplier that they give. You'd be better off farming basically any other character at that point. Oh, I just realized something. Oops. Let me see if this helps. Yeah, maybe not. I don't know why I always exchange my Zenny for a support item whenever I find a Bulma. Or find a Baba. I usually get crap, but still. Definitely going for those gems, though. Need me those 777 gems. Why does Fire Emblem keep on updating? It's Hydro. I have the same problem. Do you have to download the same download every single time you log in? Because I have that same exact issue. The worst thing when dueling Merrick is the spell and trap cards that he has. They don't allow you to attack and you take damage each turn. Merrick is bomb, but I need Card Trader to get 3 cards. I need to complete my Destiny Hero deck. Yeah. The thing with Merrick and facing his level 40 version is you have to bring things that can cancel out spell and trap cards, for sure. Gladiator Beast is really good for this because you can swap out for the... I don't know his name for the life of me. The, God dang it. The green Gladiator Beast that destroys spell and trap cards when he's special summoned. He is really useful for that duel in particular. What's the song name? It's really good. From Matthew Peter. The current song that's playing is... Why does it not say, actually? It just says live stream music. Hold up. It actually doesn't tell me which one is playing in particular. It's under no copyright sounds, but I can't find the actual song name. It just says copyright, or no copyright music. So I don't see which one it is in particular. Yeah, it won't tell me. I don't know why. That's weird. Sorry, Matthew Peter. Wonder if there's like a... Oh, nope. Don't do that. Don't do that. Wonder if there's a Shazam for no copyrighted music. I wonder if that still works. America's Bomb, but I need Car Trader... Oh, no, I already read that. Never mind, I Shazammed it. Did you actually find it? I'm curious. Hi, Bola. I'm Kayla. How's it going, Kayla? Welcome to the stream. Farming some Dokkan. Do you play Dokkan, Michaela? Or Kayla? Whichever you prefer to be called. We got some missions left to do. Just farming up some free stones. Might as well. Let me know down below what you think will be on the Christmas banner for Dokkan. I'm kind of curious as to what everyone's theory is. Yummy Merrick level 50. Don't farm him if it's your first time. He appears. Just beat his or butt off. What? You could probably just farm when he first appears. Just hit auto duel until you win, because he just keeps showing up. It's called Feels Right by JPB and Mern Young Fusion. For those who want it. Honestly, would not have known that if he didn't say it. Oddly enough. Yeah, I'm basically just using the no copyrighted music on YouTube, because that's all I'm allowed to play on streams, really. Hey, we still got more stages. I thought I was going to run out. Bola. Hello. It's called Feel... Oh, and I already read that. Good to have you guys in chat. Where is... There we go. I love running this team, personally. Omega's team is probably one of my favorites. I always farm level 50 Merrick because you have a better chance of him dropping Escar cards. That is absolutely true. So you can get a higher chance at getting things like Ra's Disciple if you really need it. I think you can honestly manage to get Ra's Disciple from the EX crystals that you can farm, if you don't end up pulling him just off of rare drops. But I mean, it is what it is. You can get them one way or another. They give you plenty of opportunities to get Ra's Disciple if you're really grinding for it. I like those types of songs. They are extremely for long drives. I mean, I just love background music in general. Usually it's soothing to have in background. You don't have to focus on it. It just kind of works, you know? I love that kind of music, personally. It's one of the reasons why I would always suggest artists like Lindsey Sterling to everyone. I think that's the best and most perfect music to listen to while you're getting something like homework or something busy that you really need to focus on. Songs like from Lindsey Sterling are just great to have in the background. It's my favorite background music by far. Well, come to Galaxy live stream every day, please. I really want to get to know you. Oh, hi, Kayla. Good. Oh, extremely good. I see you left out that word there. Or Bola and Kayla, if you guys want to come to this stream. I mean, you guys are always welcome to talk on here as well. Your brother there at Galaxy live stream, Bola? Who's Galaxy? Is that another streamer? I've honestly not heard that name. Oh my god. They need to release info on this Christmas banner already. I'm dying to know. If they put Gotenks in the Christmas banner, I'll probably lose my mind. I just don't expect them to. I'm kind of surprised that they didn't manage to get Broly out before the Christmas banner. I think they could have if they really wanted to. I feel like that would have been a good money drain for everyone. For Bandai making more money if they wanted to, as well as getting a good card like him out early. Who Turks? Are you trying to spell Trunks? Please, I really want to get to know you, and I want to see you at the Galaxy live stream every day, please. I'm kind of confused as to why you want to get to know her. Trunks, and yeah, he is. Yeah, he is another streamer? Okay. Oh, are you kidding me? That's the one super that you don't dodge? Jesus. You think you'd get the dodge? No, sorry. I am super confused. Matthew Peter, what's your favorite kind of, what's your favorite artist for background music? Just out of curiosity. I always love to get to know more artists if I can, so I'm taking suggestions. Leave me a bullet, my friends will like you. His not here. Okay. Fair enough. Wait, Matthew Peter, are you still on? I feel like Matthew might have left. Reptile Lord, to be honest, I can't wait till next tournament. I have a different deck in mind. Yeah, I think next tournament will be the time to try out new decks, personally. Not just for me and you, but hopefully everyone. We'll have to go with Kick Sick. Kick Sick, that's a new one. What genre of music is that? With Lindsay Sterling, it's kind of just like instrumental stuff, but it's definitely different, and it's soothing and also good at the same time, which is a really rare combo. Although I'm kind of interested in who Kick Sick is, because I actually haven't heard that name, surprisingly. I like to be well informed on music. Alright, guess Pilaf's our best bet then. We going for Pilaf. Let's get him. Kick Sick, that's different. I'm gonna have to bookmark that. Let's see here. It's gonna get you. I want January to be here so I can stream Dragon Ball FighterZ content already. I'm really pumped for Dragon Ball FighterZ. Yes, you can bring your brother with you as well, Bulla. Please, I really want to get to know you. What even is this chat right now? I believe that. I am totally confused as to Bulla and Michaela's conversation that's going on right now. But that's alright. Oh my god. It's kind of a trap and vocal at the same time when you have time listen to Infected and Bermuda. They're both by him in two songs that I really enjoy. YTRI, tell me what deck you have in mind and I'll tell you what deck I have in mind. See, I really can't because I haven't made a deck in mind. I just know I really want to switch it up. So I don't know which direction I'm going to end up in, so I can't really tell you because I don't know myself. I'll tell you if I live stream on Tuesday and you see me then and I have something in mind by then. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But I'll give you a better idea closer to if I can. Yay, just enough key. Perfect. But I don't know what direction I want to take my deck in yet. I obviously could do a raw deck, but I really don't want to just because everyone can. I want to kind of do a deck that's more unique. Something I haven't seen yet, you know? Sure. Have you guys like seen each other on other streams, Bulla and Kayla? Or you can message me, you have my number. This is true, but for the sake of not being accused of random things by communicating with people on stream, because I don't know who you are, how old you are, so on and so forth, I'd rather just communicate through live stream, so that way it doesn't seem as creepy. Because people nowadays can communicate with, say, streamers and or with viewers and stuff, and then be accused of all sorts of things. And I don't want to be in that situation, no matter who you are. This song is also good. Skillfully Open Shazam. I mean, it's just playing off a playlist, so honestly, playlist might be good for you. Trust me, Bulla, you'll really... I take you mean like it. At Galaxy Livestream, there's also a lot of DBZ, DBS characters there too. What? You like promoting other people's live streams? What you doing? Feel like Kayla is a bad influence on my people. I appreciate you guys coming to my stream and chatting it up. It's always good to see returning faces. I understand, but I'm not always on because I work. No, I understand, Reptile. Anytime you can send me a message on Twitter publicly, or you can also send me messages through comments on videos. I mean, I'll definitely read and respond to those anytime I can. Just type in Nightcore Radio Galaxy Livestream Bulla and you will be able to see it. Nightcore Radio Galaxy Livestream. That's different. You have my dad, Vegeta? What? What even is that comment? Where did Vegeta come from? There's no Vegeta in this chat, is there? At least I don't think there is. I just realized I haven't been looking at any banned comments, so if your comment got held for review, I didn't see it. So that's a thing. Lord, what is going on? Yeah, Matthew Peter, I have no idea. Bulla and Kayla are thoroughly confusing me. I have no idea what they're even talking about. I don't think I will anytime soon. Yes, I do know your dad too, Bulla. I think they're playing off the fact that Bulla, they're pretending that she is a character. Vegeta is here. Where's Vegeta? I don't see Vegeta. Unless you are Vegeta and you didn't tell me. Which is probably the case. Because streamers, or not streamers, viewers like Vegeta's steamy tight butthole like to troll just a tad. Hey, we finally got the counter for once. And a critical one at that. A 1.2 million counter. That is dirty. That is just absolutely filthy. Gogeta coming in with the filth. Are you two role-playing in a chat on YouTube? They're probably the same person, honestly. You bring your dad with you too, Bola. Matthew Peter, that's what it looks like, honestly. Your guess is as good as mine at this point. I just have no idea. I'm kind of like half ignoring them. Because they're doing the same. Why they chose to do this on this live stream, I will never know. But, you know, it is what it is. I don't know. I love my Raw deck. It just destroyed a Red Eyes deck and a Cyber Angel deck and a Dr. Crowler Ancient Gear deck. I mean, that's pretty impressive, actually. Anytime you can beat all three, you got a decent deck. I'll go ahead and finish out this section and then call it for the night, I guess. I don't know. I'll call it when I run out of stamina. But we'll keep going for now. Bro Bola, obey? Obey, can you not? Let's not. Let's not. Even as a joke. Jesus. That's pretty savage, honestly. Vegeta, who hack you? What? Not even a sentence? Half of these aren't even sentences. Which path do I want to take? Let's take this path and hope I get a 1. Nope. Okay. Moving on. Quiet Shady. It's getting hot in here. Oh. I don't know if I'd say that. I'd say it's getting really confusing in here, to say the least. I think after this stream we'll take a break until Tuesday and then I'll find something on Dokkan to stream and then we'll switch it up. But streaming 5 days in a row I think has taken its toll on everyone that wanted to watch us. No one wants to come back for Sunday or Saturday. I think we have a better chance of getting people to come during the week. Come on, Bola, let's go to Galaxy livestream right now. Trunks, huh? Yeah, there's definitely some weird role-playing in here. I am thoroughly confused. Let's see, I'm trying to guess which weird viewer made this. LR Hercule, the best LR in the game? God, no. LR Hercule is probably one of the worst. Hopefully you can live stream Vegito. Oh, yeah, on Wednesday? No, that would be great. If they dropped his events by then. As soon as they drop his events, I'm streaming, regardless. If they drop them by Tuesday and I still have stuff left to do over, I'll definitely be streaming it then as well. But if they drop a, you weeaboo stop role-playing. Vegeta Final Flash. I love you, Obey. That was great. So YTRI, what's your favorite anime besides Dragon Ball? Right now, I'm personally rewatching Naruto Shippuden so I can get into Boruto. I personally have not watched any of Boruto, but I can imagine that that show would probably be pretty amazing. I love Naruto Shippuden. So I'm gonna have to say Naruto Shippuden is probably my second. I don't watch too much anime because I don't have time. I'll probably watch one show at a time, and right now I'm going through Shippuden, and that'll take me a while, and then I'll probably move on to something else. Maybe Attack on Titan or One Punch Man, but I haven't watched either of those yet. I can't say my reach has been that wide as far as anime has gone, at least not lately. As you can see, I'm black. Goku black. BS, I'm up against Kaiba, and he had 3 blue eyes in hand on Polly and destroyed my Raw. Rip. That was probably a 1 in a miracle, or 1 in a million hand then. Nalu, Boruto is whack as these weebs roleplaying. You don't like Boruto? Oh come on, I dislike that show very much. Watch One Piece instead. I've seen One Piece. I liked what I saw from One Piece. It's been a long time since I watched it, but I did like it when I did watch it. I'm way behind though. Never mind, just summoned a Ra's Disciple and did Econ. Take a win, thank God. You thought you were gonna walk away with the L. Thanks to the Blue Eyes fusion. Bola, let's go to Galaxy Livestream right now, please. What? Why? I partially want to, like, just delete all their comments, but at the same time, I'm just so captivated by whatever the hell they're doing. It's all about Naruto Shippuden and DBZ. Honestly, I love Shippuden, but I can't understand why Boruto is whack. What about it, personally, is whack for you? Just out of curiosity. I understand if it's, like, not as good as Naruto Shippuden, but if it's still good, then, I mean, why not? Dude, what was your favorite arc? Of which show? Dragon Ball or Naruto? I guess Naruto would be a harder one to answer just because I haven't finished going through it again. But I'm basically just refreshing what I remembered from Naruto Shippuden and then watching all the episodes I never watched, which was like most of Naruto Shippuden. That's the very first time someone finally destroyed my Raw. It's a good thing you're not going up against my deck, because my Gladiator Beast deck has managed to destroy a few Raws in its day. I've gotten pretty good at that. At least for depending on my hand. As long as no one has the trolley Ra's Fear right away, I can do okay against a Raw deck. Keyword there being okay. I'll probably win like 1 out of every 3. If I'm listing off my favorite arc from Dragon Ball Z and Super, honestly love the Buu arc. How well does a Metal Awakening Metals work? So from the wording of the event, if we're talking about LR Vegito, you'll probably have to do something that they're referring to as trials, which will probably be like segmented events released each day. Kai Stones. I'll get to that in a second, Gipster. So they'll probably release trials or individual events that are doled out each day or every other day or something of the sort. And like say each day they'll release another part of the trial where you can farm more Potera rings leading up to Christmas. This is hypothetically my guess. Beating those events will give you the Potera rings, earrings, and you can use those to Dokkan them. You'll probably need more to Dokkan them to LR, I'm guessing. And I'm guessing you'll need the Kai Stones for getting more dupes of Vegito. Now that's my theory. They may provide a different way to do it, but that's what I'm thinking they'll do. You mean like me, how I'm using the skill right now? Yeah, like you, Reptile. That's the one. That's the one. The trolley skill of all trolley skills. No, for me, it's personally Boruto is ungrateful. He doesn't respect Naruto, but I want to say why it's personal for me. On Naruto, it's definitely the Pain arc. As much as I don't like Naruto, that arc was done very well. One Piece is definitely the Marineford arc. I feel like there's a weird autocorrect in there somewhere. In Dragon Ball, it's Buu arc. I really love the Buu arc, personally. Aside from a few small details, the Buu arc was perfect for me. I love the characters and villains. I haven't gotten to the Pain arc on Naruto, so I'm not quite there yet. So at least I have that to look forward to, I guess. Right now, I'm on the Akatsuki arc of Naruto Shippuden, where they're about to find Naruto in the Hidden Leaf Village. I'll probably end up watching it a little bit after stream tonight, to be honest. I've pretty much watched at least 2 episodes every night. But they're about to find, the 2 Akatsuki members are about to find Naruto because they're hunting the Jinchurikis. So that's where I'm at. I know I have like 400 episodes left to go, but you know. I aren't even finished with Naruto, you scrub. Okay, so I'm going back and watching what I watched before, and then I'm watching all the arcs that I didn't watch. I basically watched like the first 50 episodes of Naruto Shippuden back in the day, and I just never got to finish it because they like took it off of Cartoon Network, and then I didn't have a way to watch it, and then I didn't go out of my way to watch it. So now that I have the chance with Crunchyroll, I'm basically going back and watching it. And I always wanted to finish Naruto, I just didn't have the chance until recently. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to get through it. Always wanted to, don't get me wrong. I love Naruto. It's one of the shows that I would have been dying to finish since my childhood. Could go that path, could go that path. Alright, well, looks like we're going the normal path. I'm back. I just finished the new DB Super episode. I actually watched that Zolex before the stream. It's a really good episode. Well, really good, kind of overstating it a little bit, but it's fairly good. It's not like mind-blowing, but it is pretty good. Next episode looks like it's going to be lit. I honestly didn't even watch the preview. I generally don't, but if you want to tell me what the preview had in it, feel free to let me know. I think I like skipped over the preview and just kind of ended the episode right there. I did personally like the Gohan Vegeta Goku team up because we don't get to see that often. I haven't seen it yet, don't spoil the episode. Alright, no spoilers for, what was it, Matthew? Yeah, no spoilers for him. After this, you should do Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links for a little. I'll probably save Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links for next week. I gotta make another deck. I think just doing casual duels would be kind of dry, especially since this wasn't geared to be a dueling stream. I really want to make a new deck and then we'll jump back into the stream for it. So it's coming. What even is this Piccolo right now? What the hell? I don't remember facing this Piccolo in the story. He really wants to show off that skill, huh? What do you mean? What skill? The robot is going to be stronger and they're all going to fight together. Well, rip. Rip the spoilers there. I hate it. It felt kind of transforming as far as the three forming together, but... Or not transforming. It felt like a Power Ranger Megazord in the episode. But I did like the hero aspect of it for the teaming up. That wasn't too bad. That I can understand how they formatted it. Gohan, on the other hand, still not being used to his full potential. Him and Vegeta have gotten the shaft. In Dueling Silmo, the skill that lets you summon Ra. Ew. You got me, Matthew. Yeah, I need something that can counter Ra better before I throw out a dueling stream. Lube, do you watch the Seth the Programmer or Swag Kage or Chuck the Cybercuck? If you don't, I recommend these channels. I've never heard of any of those. I know you probably altered them, but still. It looks like that one card, the red character. What red character? Zolex? Bye guys, see you next live stream. Alright, bye Bola. Even though I have no idea what you were saying half the time. What's his name? I don't know what you're talking about by a red character. Which one do you mean? I'm gonna need more of a reference there. Oh, rip advertisements. Just gonna casually gloss over those advertisements there. I wonder if you can get copyrighted for having advertisements play in the background. Yeah, Bola. Jesus. I bet you it's some dude on a keyboard pretending to be a female. Calling it. Calling it. Oh, kissy faces. I bet you it's a dude. Bet you it's a dude. How much you guys want to bet? I'm betting 20. I got 20 right now. I'll throw it down on the table. Bet you it's a guy. Bet you whoever the Bullet Brief account is a guy. Where's my 20? Alright, who wants to bet? Got my cash. Throwing it down. It's a dude. It's definitely a dude. I demand proof. I will take that bet with anyone. If you have the nads. Or don't. I don't know. I don't judge. I bet 50 it's an old pedo. I bet you it's just a teenager on a keyboard with 40 accounts that decided to come on the stream because he's been subscribed to us on a different account for a while. That weak card you get from that one event. Wow, that's not specific in any way, Zolex. What event? I have no idea what you mean. You might be right, or it could be a tranny. It's probably not a tranny. 9 times out of 10, it's probably not going to be a tranny. Calling it. It's just a teenager with 20 different accounts. I think this is the last event. I might go ahead and do the, whatchamacallit, the potential events, and then end it. We shall see, we shall see. I don't know how I'm going to counter raw decks. I feel like that's going to be a pain in the arse. My Gladiator Beast already is subpar as it is. I'll try LB you the iTunes I got from the tournament. Haven't used it yet. I bet it's a female with many accounts. Bet you it's not a female. I can count the amount of females I've met on my streams on one hand. Minus the ones I knew in real life. I guess they came on because I had a few come on that I knew in real life. But other than that, the event where you used good people cards and the other event were bad people cards. Oh, okay. You're talking about Hitchyak. I take it Zolex. He's the red one I think you're referring to. People who roleplay in chats creep the F out. No, I'm with you on that one, Peter. It's a prepubescent 13-year-old boy trying to get a girlfriend on YouTube by pretending to be a girl. I think that's not how that works. I'm just gonna assume that that's not it. His name starts with an H. Hitchyak, yeah, Hitchyak. It's definitely Hitchyak. I know who you're talking about. That's who I thought you meant when you said the red one. Yeah, the robot looks like him in his new form. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying, Zolex. Guys' names and girls' names start with an H. I have no idea what you're saying. But no, Hitchyak is definitely... I actually wish he had a decent card. His design when he's fully powered up, if that makes sense, is actually fairly decent. Yeah, that's how you spell it. That thing. I could never spell Hitchyak if you put a gun to my head. But, yeah, that's how you do it. Hitchyak sounds like one of those names that you hear out loud a bunch of times, and then when you go to write it down, you get, like, dyslexic. You're just like, I think there's a silent Z in there, Q, F, R, Hitchyak. Yes, that's how you spell Hitchyak. Yes, that's the one. Which character that's not in Dokkan right now would you guys like to see get a card? I think the main three that aren't in it are Tapion and Hirudegarn, which are coming to JP, Lord Slug, Garlic Jr. I think still hasn't gotten a card. I'm trying to think of any other major characters. I think there's only minor characters after that, but there might be one I'm missing. How long are you streaming for? That's a solid question. Until I run out of stamina, I guess. Jiren needs a card. I'm not really counting, when I ask that question, I'm not counting the people from Tournament of Power, because obviously a lot of them don't have a card, but... let's go ahead and run the... we'll do one of the potential events, because I don't have enough stamina to do all of them. Farmer with a shotgun. Yeah, the long-running joke that he's going to get an LR one day. You know, just casually. One day. He's going to be our next April Fool's card, watch. Which I really don't want him to be, but at the same time. Oh god, who's going to be our next April Fool's card? I can't even imagine. I think they're out of ideas at this point. What joke character needs an LR? I feel like an LR Skinny and Fat Tanks would be really fun. Be interesting. Wait, Tapion and Hirudegarn are coming to JP? Yeah, Obey, you didn't know that? No, Tapion and Hirudegarn are... I can't remember if they're separate cards or they're the same card, but they are both going to be on JP. They announced them for the Christmas... one of the Christmas announcements. LR Yamcha. I mean, we already got 2 April Fool's Yamchas, so I don't think we need any more. I think that would just be overkill at that point. Nah, LR Team Bardock needs to happen. Actually, I would be okay with that. Not as a joke card, as an actual. An LR Bardock team would be legit. I'd be definite down for that. I feel like that would be on par with the Ginyu Force, kind of, for me. I'm back, and how do you talk to me in Twitter? If you at me in a public tweet, I can respond to it, read it, and at you back. So you just hit at YTRI YouTube and then do your message. And then you'll tweet it out in public, and then I'll know. But yeah. I think LR Team Bardock would be fun. I would love to see an LR Tapion, but that'll obviously be a ways off now that Tapion's coming as a normal card. Who else needs an LR? LR Rage Trunks would be pretty cool down the line. YTRI, do you know when we will get the rest of LR Vegito? So Hunter Iggy, the way I see it happening is they're going to do a maintenance in the next day or two. I don't know when, or the next 2 or 3 days. Give me some comfort room there. And leading up to Christmas, they will have events gradually unlock, and then you have to complete those events to get Potera earrings, and those will Dokkan Vegito into an LR eventually. So you'll need, I think it said 20 or 30 to get him to TWAR, and then you'll probably need more to get him to LR. I'm guessing maybe like 50. I don't know. Just spitballing. Yeah, basically, I think by Christmas we'll have LR Vegito accessible after farming all the events. I don't think we'll get them before then. But that's my personal belief. And I also think by the time the next maintenance rolls around, at the end of it, we'll at least know what LR Vegito looks like in his stats and everything. So be looking out for that on Twitter and DBZ.space if you go use that. You'll be able to find LR Vegito after the next maintenance, I guarantee it. If they ever introduce tag team duels in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, who would your partner be? Just wondering. I don't really have a partner set in mind. I mean, I don't know too many people that play it, and the few people on our channel that do play it outside of me don't play it a lot, so I definitely don't want them as a tag duel partner. Did you see the Agility Gohan loop, man? Agility Gohan. Do you mean the World Tournament Gohan? Imagine the LR Bardock team, all of them go in ape form as a special attack animation. That'd be pretty fun. Imagine them all doing the great ape forms and they're all just doing the mouth beam blast together and just destroying everything. You think we will get SSJ3 Bardock? Is that even a question? Zolex, you know he came out on JP, right? I think because he came out on JP, it's almost guaranteed he'll come out on Global. Zolex, he is on JP. Wait, what? I'm not on JP, I just know everything that happens on JP, personally, for the most part. Read my last comment, please. Reptile, did I not? Yeah, no, I did. Never mind, you just read it, yeah. Yeah, I know, but I mean on Global. We'll probably get him in a few months. The 150 lead hasn't technically started outside of, what's his face? Why can I not think of it right now? Outside of Gogeta and Omega, the 150 lead has not started yet. So as soon as that gets rolling, we'll definitely get him around that time. It'll be a while. The one I can't awaken to you are... Oh, that one. I think that is a different Gohan. That's not the Dokkan Awakenable Gohan, Obey. I did see you post that. That one, I believe, doesn't have a Dokkan Awakening. I believe that is either a World Tournament card or a card that was on a different banner that just doesn't have a Dokkan Awakening yet. Because he's not on Global yet. I haven't seen any kind of Dokkan Fest for him on JP, so I just imagine he just doesn't have a Dokkan. That's the different Agility Gohan from the one that Dokkans. So, to give you an example here, the one that does Dokkan that I know of on Global, he looks like this in his Dokkan form, and then the bottom one is undokkan form. So he's not the same as the one that you have. His animation is lit. I like how he has 2 energy swords. Wait, who? Whose animation with the energy swords? I don't know what you're talking about. Do I click on the button with the blue color and feather? You talking about the Twitter link down below? That is the, well, not link, but that is our Twitter @ but it's not, it doesn't lead directly to our Twitter. Tony, you can go on Discord, it would be faster there. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, no, just go on Discord, you'll find it. Damn, I might need to switch my deck every one I get paired with in BPP is forfeiting on the first turn. Reptile Lord, I would just let them forfeit until you get King of Games easy. SSJ3 Bardock. Oh, I see what you mean. You know, his move with the 2 energy swords is really fun. Yeah, that's the one lube. Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. It wasn't the same as those Gohans, so I'm pretty sure your Gohan doesn't Dokkan Awaken. So, that's the thing. Unless it was the one I was just pointing to, and I'm just stupid. I'm not sure. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I don't think that's the same Gohan you had. Wait, can I look at him? No? Usually it lets me look at him. That's weird. Pretty sure it's not the same Gohan though, personally. Anyway, guys, I think that's gonna be it until Tuesday. So Tuesday I'll probably be streaming something Dokkan battle related. If Vegito drops between now and then, I'll do a surprise stream to show off that event. Otherwise, I'll see you guys Tuesday. So keep your eye out for that. Just know if you see a maintenance coming, that I'll probably be streaming right after the maintenance ends, in the hopes that something happens with that event. Anyway, I was playing Free For All on Brawlhalla just for fun. I got 23 takedowns. Jesus. That's pretty good, Matthew. Honestly, I need to get that good. I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you for coming out to the live stream. If you guys had fun chatting, be sure to drop a like. That helps us with the YouTube algorithm a little bit. For you guys interacting with us. Do one pack opening. Why though? I might do a pack opening video in general for Duel Links in the future. I don't know. But anyway, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next time. Keep an eye out for future live streams. Thank you so much for coming out, guys. I appreciate you. And remember, YTRI. Have a nice night, guys. Appreciate you. Peace. Goku didn't kill anyone in Dragon Ball Z except for Boo. Bye.